I'm at Horseshoe Canyon, just west of Page, Arizona. Popular little bend in the Colorado River. Creates a little horseshoe canyon. You can Google Horseshoe Canyon and, or excuse me, not Horseshoe Canyon, Horseshoe Bend, and see tons of photos. Probably the best time to see this is either at sunrise or sunset. Be the most dramatic coloring. Just moves a little closer. I swear, it's a long fall. I swear you can feel something trying to pull you over the edge when you stand here. Yeah, this, just because of the shape of it, it's very popular. I don't know what it would take to get over on that side or get down on that shelf. See, there's a big flat shelf there. But snapping a few pictures while I'm doing video. It's a place I've always wanted to come and see, and it's only 30 miles from the Navajo Bridge, and that's my next stop. I could have, there are actually trails. I don't know if you can see with the shadows. Yeah, you can't see with the shadows, but there's actually trails down there. So there is a way to get down there. But, you know, just on my drive here, I could have taken 20 hours of, you know, well, not 20 hours, a couple hours of video. Just, I mean, just to drive here from Arches, it's just a beautiful drive. The bend's right over there. Kind of curious as the way the rocks are. It's all, not sure if this would be just blowing sand that collected. There's signs of a lot of water runoff. But yeah, this whole thing is really neat. But the canyon's just right 50 feet away. Yeah, it's all been tilted up about 40 degrees or so. And I guess it's just layers of sand piled on top of each other that turned into rock. I'm not sure if it's deposited by water or if it was just deposited by air. Very cool. I've actually just come through this from the other direction, but I think it's kind of cool, so I'm going to go back and go back through it again. So I just came through this slot here where they cut path through the canyon. I'm going to pause this just a second until I turn around. Okay. I thought this was so neat, I decided to come back and do it again and record it. You know, they cut this thing through this canyon. But what's also kind of neat is what's on the other side. All the land opens up and you can see the Colorado River Gorge, I guess you'd call it, canyon. Well, I hope you can see that. I can't really do much other than just try to show you this. But let me do this. Get a better view there. There's a pool out here. Hang on a second. Kind of zoomed in there through the middle of the screen. I don't know if how well you'll be able to see that, but you got the Colorado River Gorge, and that's where I'm headed. I'm headed towards the Navajo Bridge that goes over this gorge. See the Vermilion Cliffs over there, and you got this gorge that's just over on our left side. The bridge, I don't know, we're a couple miles from the bridge that go over the gorge, and it is a well, in pictures it's very impressive, so we'll see what it looks like in real life. I'll be there shortly. This is the Navajo Bridge, the pedestrian bridge. The auto bridge is right there, so let's get our first look at it together. I haven't been here yet. There's the auto bridge. So that's the Vermilion Cliffs. That's a little thing in front of them. Well, not little, but that's a little mud thing in front of that. Again, this would be kind of cool at sunrise or sunset. Well, it's kind of cool now. And you can take rafting trips down this river. Man, the water, I don't know how you can see that. The water is solid green. It's not even flowing. It's full of algae. Kind of pretty, but I've been told it's not very healthy. Not that I know anything about it. I was talking about rafting, and yeah, there's the rafters. Boy, they're a long way down, man. And then you got a couple of kayaks. I don't know if you can see the kayaks in front of those other 3 rafts. It's like, I think the sign said 400 feet. I'll check that again. But they're a long way down there. Because that's the unzoomed in, and even zoomed in, they're a long way down. So, well, that would definitely be worth it. Not sure how much that costs, but boy, it'd be great. Wish I had more time, wish I had more money. I would guess at one time this was a auto bridge. And they built a new bridge over there and converted this to a pedestrian bridge. I'd guess. I don't know if you can see that. Arch is 616 feet. Total length 834 feet. Height 467 feet. National Register of Historic Places. But this is cute. No jumping from the bridge. No jumping from the bridge. How are they going to prosecute what's left of you after you do jump from the bridge? Alright, may as well shoot a video driving across the auto bridge. Nobody behind me, so I don't have to go very fast. And then there's the pedestrian bridge over there, which had some yellow stripes painted down at one time like this one, so makes me wonder if that didn't used to be a auto bridge. What would be curious about it is why it was placed over on the side, so I don't know. Yep. Definitely cool view though, cool to walk across. You know, I've driven by a couple of these things. See these big huge boulders that just line the road, and they fall off the tops. You know, these things are big, and they don't look that big, but every one of those is as big as my truck at least. And they fall off the top of the thing, and just, I mean, some of them are on, I mean, they're on both sides of the road. I don't imagine they fall off very frequently, but it certainly happens. Man, that is a whole bunch of them piled over here. A couple of them are even on little makeshift pedestals. Look at that one right there. Kind of accidentally let that last video run a bit long. Decided to pull over here. This gives you an idea of how, let me go over on this side in the sun. Some of these things take a while. I mean, this thing fell, no telling how many years ago, and it landed when this was the level of the ground. Now the ground has eroded away and left this, so it's sitting here up on this pedestal. The pedestal exists because the rock protects it from rain. There's quite a few of these out here like that. So, yeah, this thing, It is like ultra cool, really weird. Well, that don't work for you. That's really neat. And now I'm at Red Rock Canyon, west of Las Vegas. That's where I stayed last autumn for 8 days, just staying at the campground. Yeah, views aren't great right now. A lot of haze in the air. See, normally that would be fairly colorful. There's a lot of haze in the air. Just I'll pull up here and until my brother gets off work, then we're gonna go out for dinner, and then tomorrow morning get up, and I'm only going as far as Holbrook, Arizona, to the oh heck, I'll have to get back to you on the name of the hotel, but it's a hotel I've stayed at a couple times that I highly recommend. Can't think of the name of it. But anyway, so tonight, dinner with Randy and just sleep at Red Rock Campground, and then tomorrow we'll start the trip back to Oklahoma. I'm going to take a couple of days to get there though, and then next Monday head for Virginia. I'm at Red Rock Canyon. Spent the night at the campground last night. Headed back towards Oklahoma today. I've still got a 1,200 mile drive to get back to Oklahoma. I didn't see everything I was originally intending to on this trip. I was intending to go to Devil's Tower and over the Pacific Ocean and Crater Lake and Mount Shasta and Sequoia and Yosemite and yada yada yada. And that trip added up would have been more than 5,000 miles. This is just, you know, Western United States is just huge. So I've got 1,200 miles back to Oklahoma. Take a couple days to get there, rest up a couple days, and head on to Virginia. But if you're ever in western Nevada, or excuse me, if you're ever in Las Vegas area, come out to Red Rock. It's on the west side of Las Vegas. Highway that drives through here is free. There's a scenic highway, 13 miles round trip that goes through the park itself. It costs like, how much does it cost? I'll be conservative and say $25, but I'm not even sure of that. It may be less than that. 17 comes to mind. But it's per carload. But it's nice to see this place one more time. Don't know if I'll ever get back out here because my brother is moving away, so there won't be any reason to come out here. You know, I don't come to Las Vegas because I like to gamble, that's for sure. So this may be the last time I ever see this place. It's a good way to go out in the morning sunlight.